Hello gamers and welcome to Daily Valhalla 2022. It's Mega Christmas Eve today. Happy Mega Christmas Eve to all of you who celebrate. And Jill's power didn't get cut, and this gives her peace of mind. Now she'll focus at work with no problem. So thank goodness. Bill paid. Didn't you have a boyfriend named Bill? Jill, please. Please. Let's see here. Oh, we were able to record and describe one of the messages sent from the compromised signals. Joe Wren, the anchor from her popular TV newscast, served as her very own test subject. Who are you? Are you really alive? You're special to me. You're everything to me. It's time to become one. Oh no! Spooky or a made-up story. Machine rejection has taken 80 lives this year. Jill's wondering if Lenore is among those 80. Very interesting. Model Warrior Julianne returns this February! Is that a tear in your eye? No. She's coming back! After almost 2 decades of absence. Oh, let's go. Jill, your time is now. Grand Slam Fighters. Amazing how I know all the words and yet I understand nothing. Them talking about wrestling in here. Alright, let's go to work. Oh, it's Saturday, December 24th. Good evening. Hey Jill, how are you feeling? I would say good, but not that bad. Where's Jill? Did you run away again? Errand duty. Owner of a bar sending someone for drinks. Every drink from here would come out of our own funds, so if we're gonna need to spend money, might as well get more variety. That makes sense. You're the boss. Let's see who's coming. 3 of us, the dogs. You invited Titty Hacker. Jill invited Jamie. I also invited Dorothy when I called her to spend the night with you. Good. Dorothy needs to be there. Invite anyone you want to. Everyone's made plans by this point. I'll be in my office. Let's keep the music as is, and it's time to mix drinks and change some lives. Welcome to Valhalla. Oh, a BTC bar. Oh my goodness. Call me Bella for the time being. This little name Essentia. I gotta tell ya, I haven't played. I haven't played Valhalla since I played Yuck. And this is so much funnier to me now. The cult classic game that has seen like 3 remastered versions made by 6 different companies this year. Man, Chergy Tables cosplayed as Alex once. I went to MagFest and we shared a room, and I show up and then Chair puts the outfit on, didn't tell me they were gonna do it. And I was like, are you fucking kidding me? Oh, essentially just described Anna. As it turns out. The little one freaks me out. So apparently something happens if we serve a fluffy dream without any alcohol in it. So let me just check this here. Additional scenes involving a vending machine if you give her a fluffy dream without alcohol. All right, let's go. Did you leave your friend outside like that? That'll be fine. You started chatting with one of the vending machines. They were talking about R&B music. 1980s, the 1970s? 1980s, I think. Oh shit. Boss! Dee Dee, R&B. I'm coming. You see, Dee Dee is a 1970s purist. He has tased people before for even liking 1980s R&B before. Oh no, he got tased. Vending machines have very weak tasers. He'll be confused for a couple minutes. That'll be that. You know what? I don't think we should make vending machines sentient. I'm just gonna say I don't know if any sentient being would be happy being a vending machine, but oh my goodness. Jeans in her skirt. Welcome to Valhalla. Hey, Dorothy. Bonk, 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 bonk. There she be. There she is, trying to play tricks on us. A bit distracted because you wandered in here? Can I get you something? Oh, a sugar rush. Yeah, that. Dorothy seems down. She asked for a sugar rush, but hasn't she told me about a drink that cheers her up? I'm pretty sure it's a piano woman. Let me double check here. It is a piano woman. And now we can unlock her ending this way. I like this method of getting their endings and whatnot, what you do. This is, didn't you say you like to have a piano woman whenever you feel like celebrating or feeling down? Wait, I did. You actually remembered such a thing. You're so sweet. She meant a literal piano woman. Glad I was wrong. So much silence. She's just like... Sorry, I'm having fun here. Did you enjoy the soda? It's supposed to be a secret. Don't go around telling anyone about that. I think so. It was you who needed my help, but a hug night is usually one of my most expensive services. Damn, one of her most expensive ones. Limits a chance of getting another client that night. That makes sense. Did it help? Helped me cool down a lot. Someone close to you died, right? You want to know more about it? Do you want to tell me about it? I've brought it up enough times already, I think. You were said it's all I need to know. Sorry for the loss, though. I mean it. Dorothy's a good one. You let them understand death. Our whole database is constantly being backed up by the collective source. Even if our bodies are destroyed, we can be deployed again with our personalities and memories intact, so our concept of mortality might be different. We do have a fear of death, though. We can't even begin to understand the idea of not being redeployed. While we have built-in warnings, the mere idea that nothingness is paralyzing. There's a few that don't mind it, but we do fear death and we don't wish it on anyone. There's an argument used for abolishing the whole free laws thing. Robot history. Huh. Those laws are bullshit. Can't harm humans, can't disobey humans, less about hurting them. And you can protect yourself as long as it doesn't harm humans. I mean, sure, the first AIs were just helpers and tools. But how could those laws still apply to them after they achieve self-awareness? Who in their right mind would abide only by rules inscribed in some old book? Those are only the distilled versions of the laws some writer imagined over 100 years ago. They were a reduced version of all his ideas. However, many authors afterwards took to them like they were the very laws of physics or something. And like many other things, people still distill and exaggerate what they need and use it to their favor. Wow, you're a nerd. Look who's talking. I like that dig at people just distilling those rules into that, using them like universally, like they're universal truth. Tad small, comfy apartment. 4 is cute, isn't he? Why 4? I figured if you ever got lost, at least I wanted to be able to yell 4! It happened once. You'd be surprised by how many golf players you run into. Every time you play with him, you can say it's foreplay. Hee hee hee. True. That was named. That was mentioned before in the prologue, wasn't it? Named after someone. A little kid that wanted to transcend. Movie character or something? Sure, let's go with that. Do anything else? Let's see if you know me that well. Give me something I'd like. WWDO. What would Dorothy order? So this is cheating. This is totally cheating. But it works. Good, but that's cheating. You just served me this drink. Still right, isn't it? Yep. I like that she says it too. It was good to keep note of what regulars like, you know? Been for a while though, why do you keep coming back here? For you, of course. Why else would I come if not to see you? You're one of the few people willing to hear me out, always filled with curiosity. And you're cute. Talking to cute people is always nice. It is pretty nice, isn't it? There's also the bar, the way it's insulated from the noise of the city. It's really comfortable. And it's just a bit away from the street I'm always at. A win-win situation. Yeah, it works out. Ready to see Dorothy down, huh? Thinking about a lot of things. My mom, or guardian, asked me to go home on Monday for a bit. As much as I love her, being with her is usually tiring. Guardian, the whole thing about someone taking care of a Lilum after they're deployed, usually till they reach maturity. Reach psychological maturity in just 1 year! Those Lilum grow so fast. What's wrong with your guardian? Still treats me like a kid. Yeah. Oh, a replacement for her dead daughter. Oh dear. I was deployed to her not long after she lost her daughter. A contrived coincidence, really. Even when I was still developing self-awareness, I always feared she might be using me as a replacement. She didn't though, at least not consciously. At times she would just stop doing something or return a gift she's given me. It was still like she was projecting too much of her daughter onto me. What irony that years later, I'd make a living pretending to be someone else in the bedroom. Huh? I'm almost role-playing a daughter, student, some helpless kid. It means I got many clients looking exactly for that, but on the other hand, from a professional standpoint, I'd rather have them hire me because of me. Because of my character, not because I'm the one that role-plays as little girls. And exaggerate some attribute. Hey, what's the problem with your guardian? You do it on a daily basis, so I worry about it. I don't want to make her sad. Every time I visit her, I fear she might look at me and see her daughter. That might make her sad. Aww. That's understandable. Yeah, did you try talking to her? Oh, just what you said. Clean up the fears. Clear the air. Talk things out, you know? That's important. Something you just bring up. She might appreciate the gesture, yeah. She's a really nice woman. The problem is mostly with me, I think. Well, I'm taking my break. I'll be leaving then. No, what I was trying to say is I'm taking my break. You want to come? Really? If you don't mind talking on a chilly night in the alley behind the bar, that is. I've done worse in alleys. Let's go. Break time. Time to hang out with Dorothy behind the bar. It looks like Stella's judging me, okay? I'm just saying, it looks like she's always judging me. Am I really offering a little girl a cigarette? Now you're a little girl? I always am. Innocence, however, is another matter entirely. Air filters and their hassle to replace. That does sound like a pain in the ass. Smoke to your heart's content. Hey, let's hear about the Guardian. Sophia Graham. Oh! Uh-oh. We know who the dead daughter is. We know who that is. Nanomachine rejection all of her life, and when she finally healed, she was hit by a truck. What was her daughter's name? I don't know. I never asked, really. Is it Anna? I'm reading fears. That's surprised. It's hard to tell. I'm fine yet. Wait, read? I don't see emotions like you do. I have to make do with a combination of body heat readings, face recognition, and context. Still a bit confused about some, but I've gotten better with time. You sure you're fine? Yeah. Wait, does that mean your last name isn't really Hayes? Your artistic name! More exotic, and that's what people usually look for in the business. Exotic names. Dolores Hayes. Genesis Graham. Dorothy Warrior. The legal team stopped her. What's your legal name? Rebecca Dorothy Willow Graham. That is a mouthful. Jeez, that's a lot of names. So Dorothy's actually your second name? Should I call you something like Becky then? People have always called me Dorothy rather than Rebecca for some reason. That's why I chose it. It's useful too. People try to falsify stuff using my name and they always get caught. Because they use Dorothy Hayes as their name. Yep. Nice. Guardian calls me Rebecca, so it's weird to hear it from others. What about Willow? Willow's my first surname, actually. Married a guy with Willow as a last name. I see. So your real name, in short, would be Rebecca Willow? Doesn't have the same pizzazz to it if you ask me. Whatever you say, Becky. Stop it. It'd be like if I called you Julianne all of a sudden. Ugh. Well, that was anger I read just now. Lots of anger. I think it's weird enough already if you just call me Jill instead of Honey. I have an uncle that always calls me Tina. He kept calling my cousin Tina Jill for some reason. Neither of us mind it though, because he's calling us what he thinks we're called instead of mixing us up. What, and he still doesn't get it? He has to know. He's just fucking with you guys. Come on. You're worried about your clients not hiring you because you're you, right? Think about what happens when it's announced that the character will be played by a different actor. Sure, it's a character, but people are also going to be for the actor playing the character. Yeah, I mean, that is a big part of it, you know? You're saying they go from my roleplay instead of just mere roleplay? That makes sense to me. You know? Look, if someone else just became Voxandra all of a sudden, like just the same stream and VTuber, but a completely different person playing it, you'd all be like, what the hell is this? You know? Sure, you're here for Voxandra, but you're here because Voxandra's me. Because I'm Voxandra. Buy more cigars, huh? Wait, cigars? The worst pay-per-view main event all year. Damn. I'll have a word with Gogo outside. He was hyped for that match. He must be devastated. Welcome to Valhalla. I say. How you doing? Oh, the nightmare stopped. That's good. I love how cheerful she is. The nightmare stopped, so I'm doing great. Oh, say. You're wonderful. You by yourself today? A couple of errands by yourself. Wanted to come here. The big guy from last time is outside. Buster. Taking Buster with me. Something cold. No, they're just asking for whatever. I believe a Piano Man is an expensive cold drink, is it not? We're terrible, aren't we? We're just always finding the way to give the most expensive drink. Oh, man. Decent tolerance to the cold. I wonder if it's all the muscle. Mega Christmas party tomorrow is having a meeting today. Helping her by checking on some of the things she ordered. And we're gonna invite you to it, say. Yes, I know, Stella. That's true. Not a big deal. I want you to know that I want you to have a good time. It's okay, say. Come on. No. You already had plans with Stella. Don't feel bad. Big Christmas parties. Full of people. Full of rich people, I bet. Rich bitches. Buys toys for all the children or staff members. Well, that's nice. That's nice. Something about taxes or whatever. A beaming smile. Maybe the kids start calling her Auntie Ella. She always does her best to pick up a tough girl facade, but she's very much in touch with her inner child. Christmas, Easter, Halloween. Name a party, she most likely celebrates it big. No one to look for parties to attend, just don't mind going to them. Just stand without anything to say. Aw. You wouldn't wear dresses. I'm a tad too ripped. They don't look cute on me. Oh, come on. That would kick ass. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? Too breezy. I feel like I'm wearing nothing. Understandable. Last time I wore one, I remember worrying my arms were too thin or something like that. We all have a complex, huh? Even Stella has her own. That's hard to imagine. She does have one. She distresses a lot about her bust size. Really? She's not that small, I think. I'm smaller than her, in fact. Actually, it's the opposite. The opposite of complex, I mean. She's a bit self-conscious about having a big chest. Ooh. I've seen bigger chests than hers, to be honest. Although I guess comparisons are useless here. They rarely help with complexes. She goes the extra mile to hide it. In fact, I have no idea how she does it. I've seen her before and after she tucks them away, but I guess I never cared enough to ask the specifics. When she goes out, she styles her hair in those, drills. Those drills. Her drills are pretty cool, I gotta be honest. Divert attention away from her chest. She seems affluent enough. Why go through a reduction? Why not go for a reduction surgery? She also kind of likes having that size, but she takes her bust size after her mom. Miss Carmine is quite proud of her chest. Puffing out your chest is a sign of confidence, and a bigger chest means more confidence to show. I guess. Just a bit shorter and thinner than the norm. You get self-conscious about your size, Jill? Not really. I've been more self-conscious about my height. Well, it usually comes up whenever not being average height hinders me somehow. What about you? Yes and no? It's not my bust size, but rather that I look too manly sometimes. I can't help but wonder if bigger boobs would help with that. You're fine, don't worry. Say, here I am being like, who cares if you're ripped? Put on the fucking dress and look cute. Let's fucking go. Something non-alcoholic for say. How about... Oh. There is the Bleeding Jane, isn't there? Blend it up. Blend it up. Bleeding Jane, here you go. You don't drink much alcohol, do you? Sleepy, or at the very least makes your legs go numb. I feel like you're sleepy even when you're not. Your legs go numb, everything starts sounding funnier than it really is. What's good about not being able to control yourself? I understand her sentiment. It's why I don't like getting blasted. Like, I like enjoying a buzz from alcohol, but like being really, really drunk, it's not fun. There's too many negatives that come with it, you know? It's really not all that enjoyable. Despair and pain cloud your judgment, make you do stupid things sometimes. That's true. Seen that firsthand, the ugly side of the world. The issue of addiction. I'm glad I have no... I've mentioned it before, but I'm glad I don't feel the desire to really drink frequently or anything. My addiction, unfortunately, usually deals with food. Like, I'm not super overweight, you know? It's like just a couple extra pounds. The typical amount that you're annoyed with as you get older, and like you don't keep it off as well, and kind of a pain in the ass. But it still is like, I think I handle myself well for enjoying eating the crap that I do, because I try to eat well in some other respects, but you know, when I'm stressed out, I definitely eat, and that's an issue. I'm just glad I haven't allowed it to go to the point that I'm like obese or anything, you know what I mean? Or like fat. It's just like always a couple extra pounds I feel like I gotta lose. What are you gonna do? Well, work it off and eat better. I have been working out a bit more lately though, so that's good. Better than the whole planning madness Stella is throwing right now. If you're throw something like that again, you let me know. You hear? Sure. What do you plan on doing now? One more errand. Yeah, with the White Knight's gone, what are you gonna do? Never prepared a plan B because I figured if you can go with the plan B, why not just make it the plan A? Say, I'm not the brightest person, so I never graduated from college or even high school. I graduated high school, not college. Don't be a cop, Say. Come on. Tired of blatant corruption, sick of it. But I'm alive. I learned something after that hell in Apollo Trust. Life is not something that you can just throw away easily. Pulling my way out of that place made me realize just how much I want to be alive. The body count left in the bank was ridiculous, but I'm still here. I don't know what I'll do, but I'm alive. I'll figure it out sooner or later. That's a good attitude to have, given the circumstances. Hi, Mr. Detective. Hey, Art. A strong drink, huh? Strong-ass drink. Mars Blast is. Get them Bronson extracts in there. Why don't you just chomp down a Bronson root and chug a can of Carbotree? Let's fucking go. That's what you need. This'll do. What brought you here? Nothing special. Just working on a case and I happen to be in the area. A gun for hire? What about the girl, Crimson Rose? The guy offered a huge amount of money and, well, I just couldn't refuse again. Well, it's your life, not mine. Hey, you know, he's getting paid to do his work. But whether it's successful or not, if he's still getting paid for doing the effort, then that's good. How safe is this place? We're protected by the BTC property laws. The walls are soundproof. I really couldn't give less of a shit about selling info to anyone. Soundproof walls? Why? Did you see those vending machines outside? They're quite talkative, the bastards. It'd be annoying without the walls. See what? I don't want talking vending machines. Come on. Lord Lance Lavender. It's a big name from Kanyavania. His blood apparently has some weird reaction to Glitch City's nanomachines. Once in contact with the air, it does nothing. Oh. Ooh. Oh, that's terrifying. Holy shit. Did it fight nanomachine rejection? Huh. Crimson Rose is his daughter. He could be lying. Okay, you did the research, huh? No clue who's making the contract, and tracking all the messages to the source have been too costly. Knowing who the sender was made things easier. How about a Cobalt Velvet? You need to learn to get, like, better drinks. Like, maybe a Cobalt Velvet is better. It's like champagne served on a cup that had a bit of cola. Yeah. He needs... I don't know, because he's had some of these drinks and just ends up not liking them, and it's like, come on, you gotta figure out what you actually like. Enjoy yourself. You actually did it. What, were you expecting me to mess up so you have to pay? Oh my goodness. What made you accept the contract, keeping in mind all the risks you told me last time? Oh. I feel like I couldn't say no. I know what it's like not being able to help find your daughter. It's like to be apart from her, not knowing what she's doing, even if she's alright. You do, huh? You have a daughter that's about our age? What? Ran away from home. Worried if something might have happened to her. I guess that's how my tracking skills and list of contacts began to grow. I finally found her taking cover in some dumpster, unconscious from starvation. Oh my goodness. I don't expect you to understand. I don't know, that's understandable as it is right there. You kind of made your point. Close to finding her. Ooh. She seems slower somehow. Uh-oh. She just left her guard down or something else has happened. Yeah, what are you gonna do when you find her? Don't know what it says and I don't want to find out. What if she tries to kill you? I may not look like it, but I can take care of myself, bartender. You don't stay so long in this business without picking up a couple of tricks. Go before the trail gets cold. The Crimson Rose. Would I be the Violet Rose? Purple Rose doesn't sound as exciting as Violet Rose. I don't know. I usually just call myself Purple instead of Violet, because I think I'm more of a Purple than a Violet. Oh, they are very similar. I do like violets. But violets are a name of a flower already, right? So Violet Rose would be like a combination of two flowers. I guess Purple Rose would make more sense. A lot of my roses are usually multicolored, actually. Huh. No working beforehand. The bar will be closed tomorrow. Dressed in your absolute best. We're having a party. Alright, Jill. Dress your best. Let's go. Started all the things in his home because of how close it was to the store, so I told him to go home already and bring the stuff tomorrow. See you tomorrow, boss. Wait a bit, you'll go with me? Cool, thanks. No mistakes. Flawless service bonus. I know the small party's what you needed. Here's a little extra. You know, you needed this. Have a little extra. Here you go. And my little special friend over here. Have a little. I can't stop reading those messages in a voice like that. It's so funny to me. What's wrong with me? Whatever. Well, happy Mega Christmas Eve, everybody. And I'll see you guys tomorrow for the holidays. How about that? Freaking Mega Christmas already. Goddamn. Alright, well, see you then.